Hi guys, we're back with a little bit of fake granddaughter. Here's the next part for day 1, loop 1, Ibaraki on a rampage. Of course, Ibaraki is going to be so mad with the idea that we left her behind. I should have saw that coming, but you know, need to make a doji and all that within a certain time limit. Kinda gets in the way of you thinking logically about your other people's way of acting. And Ibaraki Doji acts more as a child, less of a actual servant, so I should have saw this coming. Well, some servants are children like to. More of it's very hard to keep her under wraps. Hopefully everything goes well and we don't have to, you know, fight her. I can't fight shooting and Lua's getting boring. But it doesn't seem like Master's gonna leave. She's just been cooped up with Jenna Alter working on something shady. I'm so bored. I'm tired of running around. I'm even tired of eating. I want to do something more, you know, Oni-ish. Well, hello. How did you end up all the way here? This isn't the kind of place you can just wander into. That voice? Is that you, BB? Sure it is. As you think, Lua is pretty boring, You've been playing non-stop for a week.
Hi guys.
Oh
We're
no.
back with Servant Fest 2020 and
Why does it keep on doing that? I'm going to restart this. I've been playing non-stop for a week. Of course it's gonna be boring, especially now that I've already conquered the mountain. Oh, interesting. So you still know how much time has passed already, even without being aware of the time loop? And here I thought instant gratification was the only thing Onis cared about. In that sense, you're actually pretty earnest, huh? I can't tell if that makes you less Oni or more Oni-ish. Well, either way, this works out nicely. If you like, I'll be happy to make your Luan experience even more fulfilling. Really? Yep, just leave it to BB. Now watch as you turn into a pig! What? Oh, sorry, force of habits. Now watch as you gain an adorable, organic, and not really, swimsuit that will show chaos like nothing else. Uh-oh. No, BB, why do you make things harder for me? Whoa! I didn't know that what's going on. But my heart feels like it's dancing! Even my body feels light as a feather! I feel like I can turn out Tunson in his prime! Wait, Scratcha! Fighting Tunson in his prime would be a frightening proposition. I see you like your new spirit origin. Makes you more easily excitable. Okay, baby, what is it that you want me to do? Well, since you asked... Oh, that's easy. Consider it done. Okay then, I'm off. Yeah, that's a few things better than seeing Ibaraki leaping without bothering to look. Besides, what's the point in a time loop if you're only going to repeat it once? Don't you think you're gonna get away with just one go around, senpai? You're going to experience this week at least 100 times! Of course not! Oh my goodness, I think last time my time loop was all the way, I think, 30 or 20? I can't remember. 30 or 20 is only two I can remember off the top of my head. Okay, here's the direction we're going with the book. I hope it sells well. This should make for a fun story. Freaking duh. I came up with it, idiots. Master, we have an emergency on our hand. What? They didn't knock you in your time? Didn't they knock in your time? Oh. You could have barged in on us changing, you know. What's up? Ibaraki Doji has gone berserk. Huh? Why is Ibaraki going berserk? Oh no. I knew I would enjoy being in a swimsuit. It makes everything more exciting. I don't even care that Shuten's not here. Chomp, 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 chomp. My swallow nest with coconut milk. Sounds yummy. Well, you can't have any. You hear? Not a drop, especially since I don't have any of it anymore. There you are, Master. No fair, you get all the fun while I'm running around Luau like a chicken with its head cut off. Not my fault you ran away. Oh, this is your fault for leaving me alone this whole time, Flame. Cool swimsuit though. But now I'm wearing this swimsuit and there's nothing I fear. Nothing. Well, Master, what do you think of it? Go ahead, tell me what you really think. Not that there's any doubt about what you're going to say. Nice, looks great. Yes, that's totally does. If I do say so myself. I don't think I ever seen her so proud before. Ibaraki, if you keep leaning back to look down your nose at us, you're gonna end up falling on your butt. So what's the deal here? Why are you doing this? What do you mean, why? I'm an Oni! What's the other reason I could need to go on a rampage, especially with Chaldea picking up the tab? Huh? Fool? Well, why not? I'm an Oni from the land of Oni after all. Now I get it. You want attention, don't you? No, I don't. I'm just tearing up the city to show that I'm an Oni as Oni gets. And once I'm done, I'll rename you Luau to Shinto Luau. Well, she didn't come up with that on her own. Someone talked her into it. No reason to hold back, though. Let's take her down hard. Yes, it does seem to be the only option. Ibaraki, I can't let you hurt Chaldea's reputation like this. You need to settle down and behave yourself. So you would challenge me, huh? Then I shall meet you on the field of battle with a style befitting this swimsuit. Why isn't this a raid? Well, you know, those kind of pain, right? Yes, the raid is kind of a pain, especially whenever it lasts for days. But there is one good thing that came out of the raid. We could take down that pillar every single time and we get so much QP out of it.
こちらの戦闘態勢は完全である。来い。
Nice. Use all the sabers. Don't know if this is good or bad.
沈め。
not let Ibaraki Doji be the one that takes us
気は乗
down.
らないのでちが
Not because it's Ibaraki Doji, but because this is a summer event.
ごめん
Okay, Marjorie should be able to do it. Okay, let's end this child tantrum. Had more than your fun, Ibaraki Doji. But children need to know their place. Okay, and let's add this. Just for equal measure. Okay, no, this is more just overkilling it. But overkill's the best kind of kill, isn't it?
これこ
Let's
そは
go, Mordred!
我が父を滅ぼす邪剣クラレントブラストアーサーニャホーま
Always
災
overkill.
難だったと諦めな
Best to make sure your enemies are completely defeated than to leave a smidge of hope for them. But mainly that's because there's Ibaraki Doji. I just wanted to take care of her as quickly as I could. Because it's Ibaraki Doji. More! I want to rampage more! My vacation has just begun! I'll be back once I've recouped. If Oni is measured by how much trouble they cause, there's none greater. Master, perhaps our best course of action would be calling in the perfect Lady Raiko and enlist her expertise to handle this Oni problem. I don't know. I'm not certain bringing in the perfect wouldn't just make things a lot worse. I'm worried about the perfect running into Ibaraki while she's out on her rampage. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna end well. By perfect they mean Raiko's perfect self whenever she was in the summer events. Oh my. I smell an insect afoot. Perhaps this is a sign that I must return to my duties as a perfect. Oh no, this is gonna end worse. Oh no, perfect Raiko. The scariest of Raikos. It's as bad as berserker Raiko. Oh yeah, I got berserker Raiko from my lucky bag, if I remember right. So many different clubs! Oh yeah, because there's different clubs for everything in there. I love this intro far too much. And loading. And Raiko, please don't come. Morning. So sleepy. Good morning, Senpai. After we had you go to sleep last night, Jenna Alter stayed up thinking about the rough draft. Frickin' duh. This is all my idea to begin with. Now that we're about halfway done, I say we take a break and go for a walk around Lua. I know I said we wait for that foreigner to show up, but I figure we could at least take a stab at tracking her down ourselves, too. Besides, there's still plenty of of places we haven't seen. My throat. That voice. Oh, come on, Flame. Before she comes. Come on. Don't be like that. I just want to talk a bit. I don't know you were here in Luau too. Yeah, I am. That's great. We should hang out then. Over my dead body. Why not? You're drawing a doji, aren't you? Huh? How did you... Wait, did you come to Serve Fest too? That's right, and we're drawing a doji of our own. So I don't have time to pal around with you. I'm too busy drawing something that will blow yours out of the water. That's great. I'm so thrilled to hear about that. I'm honored that you're giving me so much attention. Even if you're still only doing this because of the change in your spirit origin temperament, it's wonderful how you're channeling your desire for revenge into a constructive attempt to surpass me. Gosh, knew it. Changing into a swimsuit didn't do anything to tighten all her loose screws. To tell you the truth, I have a huge competitive streak myself. Yeah, I know. Same. Me too. I'm pretty sure everybody in France knows. Heck, everyone in England too, thanks to Shakespeare. Huh? Since we're all here now, why don't we have breakfast together? My treat. Yes! Free breakfast! Well, free food's always great. Isn't the ocean view great? Oh, I guess the early bird really does get the worm, or the best breakfast table in our case. Oh, Alter is not liking this. Your face looks like the barnacles that get scraped off the ship this morning. Oxen maiden. Here is some freshly baked bread. You'll have 3 seconds to eat it. Well, if this isn't the Ice Queen herself. You're working here too. Indeed. I can eat all I want here thanks to the buffet. You know you're not supposed to eat on your job, right? So, getting down to business. Marie and I are putting out another book this year under our club's name, St. Orleans. Do you know anything about the other clubs? Nope, nothing. Nothing that I remember. We only just formed our club recently, so we've been catch up trying to get our book done. In that case, I'll tell you what. I know about the other clubs. Or, to put it another way, about the people you'll be competing against, your potential friendly rivals. No thanks. I'm not here to make friends. You stop that. I don't want to hear you being so confrontational. I feel as though I'm watching a squabble between two sisters. Shh. Don't say sisters. It's gonna end up badly. I heard you, you know. Alright, let's start with the literary club, Grown Up Fairy Tales. It's run by Shakespeare and Anderson. They've been around for a long time, as you can imagine. I heard they occasionally bring in guests. But which guests? I got it! We can go with the tragedy this year. I got the title, The Pitful Elephant King. Oh. Why the Elephant King? I take it that this will be one of those based on a true story types. That's right. I even know how to begin with it. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a poor elephant forced to eat poison fruit during war times. This is delicious, Ivan the Terrible. What the heck, Ivan? What are you doing here? Of all things. But it had no effect on him. Yeah, that makes no sense. Why would you give him a poison apple during war times if it has no effect? Ha ha! What's Ivan the Terrible doing in prison? Haha, how am I should know that? Shall we go back to riding? Yeah, I guess we should. Dang, I can't seem to come up with a snappy line. The heck is happening here? Then there's Tentacle Iron Bar. They made a huge splash when they debuted last year. Iron Bar? Yes, that's right. Hokusai made it. If I had to bet, I would put money on her releasing the winning entry. The only downside is her work is so good that it tends to not catch with the general public. Although I heard rumor that Hokusai has gone missing, I hope she's alright. The next club is called the 1001 Night Offering Collective. I heard the caster's Storytale came up with the stories and Takras turned them into manga. They've been around for a long time, even before Takras joined them. And I heard that they got a number of hardcore fans who can't wait to see what happens next. Let's see what they have. Oh. Okay, I'm done with this episode. Lord Mission, you handled the inking. You think we can take a break soon? I'm worried about dying from overworking. Don't be ridiculous! We have tons of stories left to cover! Oh, Lord Minna, I'm afraid you filled outside the lines. Would you mind doing it over? Thanks. Takras? If you don't stand up soon, you're gonna die from deep vein thermoboris. Okay, that is interesting that... Well, no, it's not interesting that you know almost everything that can kill someone. Alright, I get it. Whew. That's a lot better. I still don't understand why she's asking Lord Mura to help. But it's probably best I keep it to myself. Besides, it's rather amusing to see her like this. And then there's the club that goes around forever. Okasai, Kiyohime, and Kiyohime. Princess. Princess. Yes. I'm churning out pages like there's no tomorrow. Arigato, thanks, Jun. That story you showed me has seriously done wonders on my motivation. Why were you so uninspired before anyways? Our club name? Our club name? What's wrong with our club name? It's been ages since we went with Princess, since we both with princess characters in our names. Is there something wrong with that? It's embarrassing to think calling ourselves now that there are actual European princesses that are popping up left and right. You think so? I mean, you're right down to it. We're not actually princesses at all. We're barely even royalty. I don't agree with that. I'm a princess because I feel like one. That's all I need. That might be nice for you. Please don't flatter me. You're going to make me blush. I was being sarcastic. Anyways, we still have half a book left to complete. Why don't we make a high school romance story between me and Master? No, sorry, you tend much more carefully when dealing with real-life people. Besides, that sort of thing's a textbook example of a slippery slope. How all you want? No means no. Those are just the ones I know about. I'm sure there are other creating works in all sorts of genres. You might find some of them if you explore more of Luau. Just the 10th Surface is a lot of fun on its own, but there's nothing quite like presenting the book you made with your own hands. Oh, and right. As a ruler, I cannot let this foreigner just show up last night, run around doing whatever she pleases. I mean, that I'm an archer now, thanks to my swimsuit changing my spirit origins. Anyways, once I find her, I'm gonna go beat her black and, no, defeat her once and for all. Yeah, that's it. Totally 100% not super aggressive or competitive. Yeah, get it now, Flame? This is the real Jenna. A cold-blooded killer masqueraded as a patron of love. That's not true. I only practice self-defense. By which you mean the best self-defense is strong offense, right? Yes. Isn't that normal in war? Told ya. She looks so happy. They really do look like sisters. We're sisters and we love each other. Shut your mouth! As for me, I plan to draw a dolphin love story. I can't wait to see your book when it's finished, Alter. Make sure you send me a copy. Fine. When you're done reading minds, you won't know what hit you. Great, I can't wait. Just when you think there was hope for those two, you realize how incredibly different they are. True, they remind me of my brother and Lady Mosoka. Hey, Tomocats? Say, I haven't seen the man in red lately. Where did he get to? I figure he'd be cooking up a storm in the kitchen. If you're looking for a handsome dude in red coat, I think the drama queen and Tamo Alter, normal Tamo, took him away. Something about starting up an extra club, I think. I wasn't paying attention. Well, guess he's abducted now. Indeed he is. I am told they mean to form a club, establish a book under the name Moonside Electronica. Huh. Well, I guess they pull off something big as long as he's around. I'm not so sure. After all, a book is nothing if not an expression of art. Yeah, that shorty in red does have a pretty awful taste. What she's called that genre again? Growfest? Splatterhouse? I think you're thinking of Gross Q. I heard it's originated by a derivative of grotto, which means cave. Though of course that means that changing specifically over time. At this rate, as long as Tomo and Emiya are there, I'm sure they can keep things from going off the rails. Oh, now that I think about it, I'm sure Elizabeth joined them. And there it goes. It has sunk. And so the two musicians clash. Okay, great. As long as we throw together something halfway decent, we also at least avoid coming in last. That still sounds like we're finishing near the bottom. I'm sorry, Alter, but this is the first time we're writing second time we're writing a doji. Even the first time we didn't do go. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes with the second part of this. And I have defeated. And I have defeated all the enemies. Sorry if it sounded a little bit far away. Rejoice, Presidente. President. Assassin. No, wait, I need a rider. Rider and archer. Where did I grab assassin? I'm okay with any rider. And now I just need archer. That should work. Currently, we're not here for the points. And we're back. You want to know how to make a doji? You really signed up for Surfest without knowing that? Huh. Either way, it's bravery and reckless. Reminds me of how bad last year Halloween got, but it's okay with me. I'm like a little reckless. Alright. As a fellow onto a hero's source, I'll offer you a word of advice. I don't know what sort of story you're looking to draw, but you can't just go right to a printer with just a draft. First, you need then you make an appointment to see the printer. I thought we would skip that, but okay. You already seen this a little bit, so let's skip ahead. Oh, I just remembered. Guys, hold up, hold up. What is the altar? We're just heading to the printer now. Did you forget? I just remember we can't find the owner there last time. I doubt it will be any different. We're better luck finding him if we split up and search the city. Alright, we never did meet him, did we? Alright, why don't we just try to talk to other servants who are in clubs of their own? They might be able to point us the right direction. Okay, sounds good. Hopefully someone can help us. Let's start with that servant who's skipping down the street. I don't think that would be a very good use of our time. Huh? Why? If he knew, he probably forgotten. Oh, is someone there? Aloha! What can this man of the sea do for you tonight? Man of the sea? What else do you call a sailor? Whatever. You wouldn't happen to know where we can find the owner of the printer place, would you? No clue. Why am I not surprised? Oh, but I do know a couple of big shots. And isn't that what a company owner would be? I suppose that's true. Edon and I went to get a job with them, but... What do you think, boss? I already know all I need to with my clairvoyance. You're walking trouble for a factory. If I were to hire you, I would have nothing to gain and everything to lose. There's no need to talk for a talking stick of dynamite apt to light his own fuse. But your capable-looking maid is a different story. You should make a perfect bodyguard. Thank you, sir. I promise I'll serve you faithfully. Sorry, Astolfo. Nothing I can do. Of course, Astolfo lost. Can you believe it? I don't know. Sounds pretty right to me. You're a meanie master. So thanks to that, I'm now homeless, jobless, and luau. Good thing I'm an expert camper. Hey, I'm still trying to look for a job, so it's not like I'm a total loser. So we can find this big shop? At the time of night, probably at the hotel. Oh yeah, he runs the hotel too. Did I mention that? The hotel? Does that mean we're going back where we started? Ugh, this sucks. Thanks for the help, Astolfo. No problemo. Wait, where was I going? Come on, let's go already. Onwards! Welcome back. May I ask if there's a problem? Is this hotel owner here? Oh, yes, he just returned not so long ago. I believe you'll find him out on the beach if you wish to speak with him. Although... Alright, let's move! Oh boy, hopefully this will work out. Still haven't decided... You just decide not to bother cause it's too much of a pain, didn't you? Of course not. I simply have many things I need to attend to first, given my duties as a hotel manager. Speaking of which, I need you to be a little bit more polite to our guest. Never mind me. What happened to the new porter you were supposed to hire? Ah, yes, I suppose you should be here any moment. Hi! I'm here about the job posting. You get the heck out of here. What did I do? You are just trouble. This must be the owner over there. Seems that way, especially since Adon's presence there. Look, there's someone else too. Maybe she's his secretary or something? Okay, show of hands. Who else here thinks they've seen the mop of blonde hair on the owner's head before? Me. Yes, I certainly have. We gotta hope he'll hear us out. As I thought! I have no recollection whatsoever! And if I'm looking at this parasol ocean is nothing enough to stir my memory, then it must mean I am not, in fact, a man of the sea. Yes, I'm sure it does. Now, if you could just sign these papers for me, please. Hold it right there. As the second secretary of the staff, I cannot overlook this. This invested opportunity is preposterous. But just think of the profits! Once you buy out the entire floor of a famous hotel, you can use it as a summer house once a year. And the rest of the time you can rent it back to me to the hotels for safety, security, low risk ROI. Yes, I'm sure the risk is very low for you, especially since you're the one covered 1% of the investment cost and the boss covers the other 99. And if it weren't bad enough, it has you as the primary benefactor. Very well, request granted. There you go, signed and sealed. Wait, really? Don't you want to think it over a little bit? Don't worry, my beautiful maid knight. My pool of riches is boundless as the sea. I could not deplete it in 1,000 lifetimes. It is the privilege, nay, the right of one so rich to see how others spend such wealth. Think of it as a way this will be an excellent opportunity to determine my new business partner's deviousness. Deviousness? My, oh gosh. It's embarrassing hearing you come out and say that. At any rate, my identity crisis comes first and foremost. Until I know who I am, nothing else matters. Excuse me? Yeah, Tim. Who are you? I am a man of wealth who has lost his name due to reasons. For the moment, you may call me Gorgeous P. I am just another filthy rich millionaire, the sort you find just about any old place. Any old place? I do not believe I would have any associations with ordinary tourists like yourselves. I hate you so much. Oh, come on. It's plain as the hair on your head that you're Gilgum. Silence! Hold your tongue, rat man. I will not permit anyone else to restore my memories. No one. I and I alone will do it. So, you remain silent regardless of what you may know. Is that clear? Yeah, whatever you say. We're just commoners, after all. Who are we to object? I don't give a rip about your memories. I just want to know if you own the local printer. Oh yes, he does. gorgeous printing ink is ready and waiting to turn your final draft into a professional publication the day of the con, 5 minutes before the con begins, and even right after the con doors opens. Alright, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Mr. P's mysterious yet beautiful secretary. You really do have money on the brains, don't you? Ew, I didn't even say that! It might be true, but I won't say it. Alright, and I can kinda understand the same day printing before the con opens, but how can you offer to print after the con already begun? That's simple. We send our printer into a void space, invert cause and effect, and finish the printing the moment you finish your final draft. And that way, once you're ready to send it to the printer, you don't have to. It's our new landmark printing service. That's beyond amazing. Thank you. Enemies or not, there's nothing my money and I cannot do. However, there is, of course, some conditions that must be met in order to use this extra special service. Conditions? Conditions? What? Like pay you a metric ton of BB bucks or something? Payment is given. I run a business, not a charity. But before we can make a deal, you must prove you're trustworthy by risking your lives. Now, prepare yourself, incoming club members. You got it! Good. I'm glad we understand one another. Now, let's our battle begin. Huh? Why are I have to fight? Why, you say? Because this is what servants do when they encounter each other, of course. I apologize on behalf of my employer. But you must understand, printing a book on the day of the con is a fairly difficult endeavor for us. It's not a simple matter for being able to afford it. And we want to print books into which the creator have poured their heart and soul. That is why we want you to show us how strong your resolve is. Are you prepared to do this? What do you think? We accept. We're going to have to negotiate with the printer eventually anyways. So let's show them how serious we're about this. Bring it on, you bungus punks! I don't think I said that insult correctly. Close enough. But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Gosh dang it. Do 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 do. Waiting. Do. This is the longest I have ever waited for this. My voice is ragged. This is probably the last one I can do.
掃除炊事洗濯好きなものを選べ
おう行くぜ
ご注文でしたそのように
Oh yeah, they're both casters.
一掃するえい
Oh, he's holding the tablet. That makes sense. Let's do this.
いいわいいわ
Bring everybody down.
こっちよバイバイ
任せろ
Here, go first.
行くぜはっ
そこだ
セリア
えいえい
Okay, let's now take care of
こうしてほしいんでしょう
クールダウンちょっと
とっておき
徹底
見せてあげるわ
Should take down the secretary, probably. Well, secondary secretary. Then secretary. Come on. And yes.
一掃する。
You're now bankrupt.
エンジンを待てってご注文でし
Okay,
た。
that
そ
would
の
have
ように
sounded a lot better if I did it whenever I was going to attack. I don't think
公爵な
it's better if I did that.
メイドが完璧。一点のミスもハートブレイクモルガー
And
ちょっ
done.
と疲れちゃった魔力供給お願いねマスター
I need to stay awake. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I thought that fighting you might help me remember something, since you lot seem vaguely familiar, but it doesn't seem so. Well, no matter, it was an enjoyable warm-up nonetheless. Very well, I now understand how dedicated you are to your work. It does seem that the key creative figure among you is harboring some delusions, but there's no less valid a creative method than others. So suffer for your art, fight for your art, mongrel through you may be. No doubt you will produce something beautiful if you master what talents you have. I hereby grant you permission to make use of my public training facilities. Come on, Adon. Let's be on our way. Today we have dinner at the Ritz Penthouse. One more thing. Very well, what is it? What does the P stand for? Dunderhead! What else would it possibly stand for? It stands for President, the most important person all around. Okay, let's get going, Mr. President. Oh, by the way, I will make other proposition for a new factory I was hoping you could look at. Very well, build it. Just make sure it produces a special line of product just for me. Yay! Oh no, not another scam. Get back here, you! Excuse me, everybody. I need to get going. Good luck with your doji. Oh, Edon. Why are you with Gil? I wish you were on my team. You probably could help with putting everything together. And there's still more, but we'll leave this for another day. Until next time, guys. Meep out.